The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be afraid to feast your eyes on the 50-inch chest of the sexiest man alive, the Night Rider, Eddie Valentine.
So much tension, so much hatred going into this one because of this man, the lone Night Rider, Eddie Valentine, stabbing his partner, Joe Garcia, in the back at Bash of the Brew 42. And ever since there, Eric, these two have been going at it.
I, for one, am so happy with everything I've been seeing from Eddie Valentine as of late. He got rid of the, oh, look at this. So sexy, so beautiful, I love it.
Of course you do.
But I've been loving everything he's been doing, getting rid of that dead weight known as Joe Garcia. This is great. This is great. I'm excited for this one, Tyler.
Joe Garcia was the Iron Man of the Night Riders. Joe Garcia went out there night in, night out, and put it all on the line for the Night Riders. Eddie Valentine is the one that betrayed Joe Garcia, throwing Joe Garcia to the side. But let me tell you something, Joe Garcia, he has had a different look in his eyes as of late. And tonight we're going to see a new and better Joe Garcia, I'm telling you.
I wholeheartedly agree, Tyler. I've recently seen Joe jump off a dumpster onto Eddie, so this one is going to get intense real quick.
These two have been brawling everywhere, and tonight they finally have that singles match they've been waiting for, and of course, we're going to hear from Eddie.
Pipe down, he's got something to say.
Joe Garcia! This is your last chance to walk away. You come through that curtain, you step into this ring, and I'm gonna make you beg for mercy in front of all your people.
And his opponent, from Puerto Viejo, Panama, Ecuador, weighing in at 200 pounds, Joe Garcia.
And look at Joe Garcia, what a look this is. Coming out here, new entrance and everything. Joe Garcia's fired, did you see his eyes?
Oh my goodness, I remember they used to call him Creepy Joe. I agree, that was the look.
He looks like a damn madman out here. Joe Garcia's been telling me he has been dreaming these past couple weeks about getting into the ring and putting down Eddie Valentine. He wants revenge in the worst way.
I agree, Tyler. I don't know what's hotter, this building or this rivalry. Oh, they're going right at it.
Well, it might just be this rivalry. Oh man, look at that spinning heel kick.
Thing of beauty.
Joe Garcia got Eddie Valentine lined up. Oh man, just sending his full body into Valentine. Valentine now reversing. Garcia up and over. He has to use that speed and agility on Valentine. Drop kick to the midsection and air. These men know each other so well.
It's just like you said, Tyler. Joe was going to bring it right from the get-go, and that's exactly what we're seeing here with a beautiful kick to Eddie's head. Oh, this crowd is getting behind Joe tonight, that's for sure.
Eric, we might see Joe Garcia fly here. Oh no, those ropes so slippery. It is so hot in here.
We just talked about the temperature in here. These ropes are soaking wet. These guys need to be careful, but I think Joe Garcia is just throwing caution to the wind at this point.
Let's not mention, I mean, we said these two have been brawling. If you noticed in those street fights, I mean, Eddie Valentine's been targeting that ankle of Joe Garcia. So that is another thing to keep in mind because, I mean, we already seen the effects of it here.
We have, yeah. You know, at this point, I think Eddie's just going to start trying to have his way with Joe. Maybe not.
Right there again. diving straight into him. Joe Garcia now going to the top rope. Look how slippery those ropes are. But look, he's still managing. Top rope leaping clothesline.
And this is where the veteran that Eddie Valentine is comes in. He's getting out of the ring right now, getting out of the path of destruction. Joe Garcia does not care about what I'm saying. He's going right for Eddie Valentine.
Oh, chop there. A little bit of that commentator curse by Dr. Eric Christopher. But just as I say that now, Valentine, missing big.
I cannot imagine what that feels like to smack your hand up against the ring post like that.
No, I would never want to imagine that. Now look at that unique way to get back in the ring, diving on top of Eddie Valentine. Now Garcia all over Valentine, looking for that Irish whip, but Eddie put on the brakes. Now catching Joe Garcia, that power we were talking about, spinning him out. Oh man, what a flatliner.
That is the strength of the sexiest man alive right there, Tyler. The strength to not just hold Joe Garcia up, but to catch him mid-air and then slam him down. Impressive, very impressive.
I can't agree with you on the sexiest man part, but I can agree with you on that beautiful display of strength by Eddie Valentine. Now Valentine looking to inflict more punishment. What is he looking for here? Suplex. Oh man, right in the top rope. We call them ropes, but they're cables, as we know, and those things hurt. They are so stiff.
And I don't think people understand just how stiff they are. You've got steel cable. Steel cable. Imagine someone hitting you in the stomach with steel cable.
Well, Joe Garcia doesn't have to imagine it. He just felt it. As right now he's going to feel this Irish whip. Valentine pointing to the crowd. Maybe taking too much time there, Eric, as Garcia got the boot up. Back elbow there. Garcia going up to the top rope. Whisper of the Wind missed.
Another crash and burn by Joe. At this point, you gotta think what's going through his mind. How do you fix this? Your high-flying stuff isn't working so far. Where do you go from there?
Eric, he's just seen red. He's just in there like a bull, just rushing at Eddie, trying for any crazy maneuver he can pull off. But Valentine, the in-ring experience, he has everything scouted so far by Garcia.
You can just tell Eddie Valentine is loving every single time he just punches Joe Garcia in the head. He's been waiting for this.
Absolutely. But Garcia waiting for it just as much, if not more, trying to fight back, but Valentine keeps on putting down Joe Garcia, now having a corner. And man, the wrapped hands of Eddie Valentine, some of the heaviest hands here in the last territory.
And it's hard not to notice that Eddie's going back after that midsection of Joe, after putting him on the steel cable as we talk about the ropes. And now he just continues this arsenal.
But now Garcia answering back with shots to the midsection of his own, and a big right hand connects. Right of Valentine's own, knocking down Joe.
Punches after punches tonight.
A damn slugfest to say the least at Bash 44 as Joe goes right back at it. Winding this one up, but gets caught with a jab. Now the jab's raining down on Joe Garcia. And now can he get the sexiest headbutt? Yes, he can.
There it is.
But Joe with a headbutt of his own.
A headbutt back and forth, back and forth.
Sickening stuff right now. Look at the hatred of these two men flow. This one is getting down and dirty here.
I don't know, Tyler. I don't think this is a match anymore. I think this is just a fight.
It's looking like it as Valentine wild haymaker lands.
He's just taking in every moment. It's like I said, he's loving this. He's been waiting for this moment.
This is what Valentine does. He slows down the match, moves at a methodical pace, and he picks apart his opponents. Now looking for that sexiest DDT. He puts away countless opponents with it. Joe Garcia knows that way too much as he gets out of it. Soul black kick, now boot up the mid, up to the face and a chop.
It's like you said, Joe knew it was coming. These two know each other so well. They've been together for years now. So many tag titles opportunities. To see them facing each other is a little surreal, I'm not gonna lie.
It really is, Eric. You're usually seeing them on the same corner, tagging up, but not anymore. The Night Riders have officially imploded, and we will see who comes out on top. Garcia back up to his feet, breaking that standing 10 count. Calling up Valentine. What does Joe have planned here? Ducks that wild shot, basement drop kick straight to that knee. Oh, now shotgun drop kick to the face.
At this point, Eddie's got to think, did I underestimate Joe Garcia? Is Joe actually going to get the job done here?
Look at Joe, oh, tripped up though by his ankle, hit the ropes. Oh, sexiest
There you
DDT.
go.
Spiked him,
1,
1, 2, 3.
There you go. The veteran status of Eddie Valentine got the job done against his former partner, Joe Garcia.
I couldn't have said it better myself. He tripped up at the knee of Joe Garcia. He knew that Joe Garcia's legs were not 100%. He used that to his advantage. And then just whiplashing Joe off that second rope. Man, spiking him with that sexiest DDT. I mean, it is hard to kick out of that. Tip your hat to Joe Garcia, but tonight was not his night. Valentine walking victorious, but you know, Dr. Eric Christopher, I think things between these two are far from done. Eddie Valentine gets the big win in the grudge match.